So good morning and welcome to the Green Swamp. This is the Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman YouTube channel, and my name is Peter Updike, and we are hunting in the Green Swamp this morning. This is the Green Swamp East unit, and it's the last week. This will be the last Thursday of the season. This will be the last hunt for me. I'm going to share with you where I'm hunting. But first I want to share something this morning that when I came in here, this whole place was dark and gloomy, like a fog over a cemetery. There's no life anywhere. It was dark. When I say dark, I mean gloomy. It was daylight, but fog, and it was cold. It had rained last night, and the tree that I'm on is one that I had marked on my GPS from year before last, and it's in standing water. And if I had known that, I probably would have found another spot. But I've got to learn not to try and hook my tree stand to a cypress tree where the base is bigger than the trunk itself. It makes it real hard to get in. I've got to start being more careful about where I put my climbing stand when it comes to trees. I got to find more suitable trees, and this tree is not suitable. I nearly busted my backside getting in it, trying to get in it, because the bottom of the tree is so big, and as you climb up it gets smaller and smaller really fast, and it's just a real difficult thing. I had to lay my gun on grass, but in water, in my backpack, soaking wet. Everything got soaking wet. But around 9 o'clock the sun came out, and when it did, well, this place just came alive. Birds of every kind. I mean, the hawks and the woodpeckers and the songbirds and squirrels. The sun came beaming through the trees. Just a glorious, glorious morning. And when you miss out on such things, it's really too bad that more people can't appreciate what we have here. I just enjoy coming here, so I'm gonna show this to you real quick. I'm gonna do a little scan and show you my setup. All that is fernery. It's all ferns. I don't know what you call it, but the freeze didn't get it. And that's the swamp right there. And then it kind of makes a transition right here where the habitat kind of changes. Then comes up in here, and there's oaks and hardwoods all up through here. Now, the way I found this spot, if you look on your Google Earth map, when you look at the Green Swamp, from Highway 471 headed east through the management area, and of course you're looking at an aerial photograph. Up at the north end, you will see a slew of unhuntable habitat. And that slew of unhuntable habitat bows all the way through this portion of the management area and heads south. It goes all the way down. It's huge. It's a huge piece of real estate. That is what I would call Florida Tie Swamp, or is better known as just hellhole swamp. It's just briars and willows and nastiness. Even on the inside of it, it only gets worse the further you go in. And where it crosses the power line, it's an obvious transition, a very wet area through there that always holds water. It's always nasty, never changes. Where I hunt, where I am now, would be considered, I suppose, the south side of that. Richland being the north side. It comes all the way around. But I use a closed road to access this area. I usually park my truck at that closed road. It's just a spot that I found and walked it out. And I can use my deer buggy, and I put my gear, my backpack, and my tree stand on the deer buggy, and down that trail I go. And I go until it dead ends. And then I take the tree stand off of my deer buggy and I put it on my backpack, and then I backpack in. The buggy's right back here about 150 yards. So where I am, based on the aerial studies that I've done and putting 2 and 2 together and trying to figure out just where my stand is from looking at the map, this is probably what I would call the edge of that swamp. This is not it. It's further in. This is still, all of this is still very good deer habitat, but it's all flooded. This place is just so unique to me. I really can't get enough of coming down here and hunting this. And one day I'm gonna kill me a big old buck down here. And if I don't, that has to be okay, right? And then I come down here and go turkey hunting. The Green Swamp is a great place to come. But if you wonder where all the deer go, there's a squirrel right there. If you wonder where all the deer go, it's my belief that they go inside that tie-tie and they hide in there. There's a lot of hunting pressure all up and down the roads, everywhere you go. But I don't know. It's tough hunting. It's tough, but enjoyable. And yeah, I'll continue to come. There's always deer here. There's always hogs here. And there's always turkeys here, because every year they kill their fair share, come out of this swamp. So if you live nearby and you're not taking advantage of the Green Swamp, well, you should. So, all right, so that's my hunt. I'm going to be getting down soon. Just going to stay here just a little while longer, and talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.